OpenAI buys ONA, how agents keep working after you log off. Explain why OpenAI's ONA acquisition matters for persistent work agents, and show operators how to test longer running AI workflows without handing over uncontrolled access. Most AI tools are still assistants, not systems. They help while you are staring at the screen, and then the work stops. That is why OpenAI's ONA deal matters. The acquisition is a bet that the next workflow upgrade is persistence. The task keeps moving after you log off, then hands you a usable result instead of another blank prompt box. OpenAI says ONA is built for long-lived AI tasks. In plain English, that means work that can continue across time instead of expiring when a single session ends. Think of a research task that keeps gathering documents, a coding task that prepares a patch set, or an operations task that assembles a decision memo while you work elsewhere. That is different from a chatbot remembering your preferences. It is closer to managed execution. The company gave two numbers that make the strategy clearer: 5 million weekly Codex users and 2 million developers building with its API. That scale creates pressure to move from helpful sessions into durable systems. The Oracle Cloud announcement matters here too, because persistent workflows need more controlled environments, more regional deployment options, and better enterprise comfort than a pure chat product. The real shift is not mystical autonomy. It is less babysitting. A useful agent workflow can gather context, do constrained work in the background, and bring the result back for review. That means the valuable design question changes from how smart is the model, to what task can safely continue without me, and where does human approval re-enter. That is a much better operating question. There are still real risks. OpenAI has not yet shown the full control plane for ONA-style persistence across products. Long-running tasks can drift, use stale context, or do too much without the right checkpoints. So the right read is not that agents can now replace teams. It is that OpenAI is investing in a workflow pattern that becomes valuable only if permissions, monitoring, and handoffs stay tight. If you want to test this today, pick one delayed workflow that already has a human review step. For example, let AI gather documents for a client brief, prepare a draft project update, or organize notes for next week's planning call. Keep the sources narrow. Block external sending. Review the result before it acts. That same structure is how simple AI-built business assets become useful. Howard's ETSE Side Hustle Command Center is one example of turning AI planning into a structured tool. Disclosure: that is Howard's product, and it is an educational workflow example, not financial advice. Included once near the rollout example, the Side Hustle Command Center is Howard's ETSE product and is referenced only as a structured workflow example. Educational tool only, not financial advice. OpenAI's ONA deal does not prove that agent workflows are solved. But it does show where the market is pushing next, from helpful sessions toward persistent tasks with controlled handoffs. If your AI workflow stops when you close the tab, is it really automation yet? Create a polished whiteboard-style cognitive capital explainer with a calm lead narrator and short skeptical analyst interruptions like, "Is this just a chatbot with memory?" Use 3 to 5 second visual changes with workflow boards, approval checkpoints, cloud execution panels, task timelines, and operator rollout cards. Avoid fake realistic office footage or fake product UIs presented as evidence. Use clearly illustrative workflow scenes, source cards, and concise on-screen text. Keep the tone practical, source-backed, and focused on what teams can test safely now. June 11, 2026 Acquisition Announcement Date 2. 5 million weekly Codex users 3. 2 million developers using OpenAI's API 4. 7-minute target runtime 5. 3 real-time example labs 6. 1 Oracle Cloud expansion context 7. 1 long-lived task acquisition target 8. 5-step rollout test plan 9. 1 required human review step in the rollout example 10. Day 47 run 11. 1 central question held to the final third 12. 0 autonomous outbound sends in the example workflow 13. 3 core workflow stages, gather, draft, handoff 14. 1 disclosed product mention 15. 72-hour research window for the daily pipeline 1. 1-page summary 2. Links mentioned 3. Key terms explained 4. Practical examples 5. Watch list and risks. This video is for education and analysis only. It is not financial advice. #AI #OpenAI #agents #workflow #productivity